rhythmic bursts of burners, followed with a choreographic dance, balloons heading aloft, announcing the new day had arrived. My God! The burners, having done their work, now the gods of wind take over. And we take to the sky. Calm is restored.
It really is quite something to see all this.
Moving at the speed of the wind, peace and quiet.
When you see loads of tourist coaches, you think, oh no. But here, all the other tourists are flying balloons and they're adding to my experience. Amazing.
And beneath, the reason we are ballooning. A landscape that looks almost alien. Soft tufa rock spewed from volcanoes millennia ago, bestowing upon us the fairy chimneys, shaped and sculpted by nature. This is the way to arrive in Cappadocia. Cappadocia is an historical region situated in central Turkey and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The fairy chimneys that make this place such a draw come in all shapes and sizes. Cone ones, pointy ones, even some suggestive ones.
Nature may have given us the fairy chimneys and the landscape, but it was ancient civilizations that turned and adapted it to their own purpose. And we're here to discover how all this is surviving today.
Though, strangely enough, my journey to uncover the DNA here begins not with the breathtaking landscape, but by going underground.
We're gonna go 6th, 7th floor down.
Deep into the city of Derinkuyu.
110 steps we go down now.
110 steps. 1, 2, 3.
Squirreling my way through a labyrinth of tunnels, it's no place for a man of tall stature, I can tell you.
Oh, God.
Be careful.
I'm glad I've got my hat.
Spanning 18 floors to a depth of 85 meters. This is a subterranean city and one of the largest and deepest in Turkey. They were built thousands of years ago to be used to seek refuge from invading forces. Omer TOSUN is an avid antiques collector and founder of Cappadocia's first luxury hotel. He has an unquenchable thirst to introduce people like me to the heart of Cappadocian culture.
Let me show you this area.
Wow.
This is where this table is. Let's picture this. You know, people are farming outside, and then when some army, they attack to these people, they take all the animals and everything, come in. I mean, imagine that, living here, and how scared you are. Now we have a big surprise for you.
Big surprise.
Yeah, come on.
Big surprise I've got this far.
The experts say up to 20,000 people would squeeze into these narrow passages where they would live for months at a time, avoiding the invading Mongol forces.
This is very interesting. There's a hall there which is communication center.
Well, let's hold this.
Yeah. Yelling each other.
Have they gone yet? Oh, they're still outside.
Okay.
Now this spot is great because I can start to get a feeling for exactly what's going on. You've got the storerooms, the upper level, or the lower level. You've got the tunnels. You've got the intricate rooms off to the side. I mean, it is Swiss cheese in the ground. And it's all man-made. Extraordinary. There's only one problem. There's no cell signal. I'm joking. Let's go up.
What was once a place of refuge, now a tourist attraction. Blinded by daylight, I emerge from the darkness.
That was something. Thank goodness for my hat.
This landscape, speckled with fairy chimneys and subterranean treasures, inspired Omer to create the Museum Hotel, itself a work of art. He spent more than 2 decades meticulously restoring these 1,000-year-old ruins, caves and houses back to their original state, with some added luxuries on the way.
It's an outstanding view here. This is an Eden garden, like you see. We have lots of beautiful, beautiful birds around, and come and say welcome to you.
I think we've got a little bit more than we bargained for. Well, it's all happening here, I tell you.
Right, let's go. And this is the Sultan Suite.
The Sultan Suite.
Yeah, lots of kings and queens stayed here. Actually, they come and stay here.
A hotel suite in a cave, adorned with original works of art.
This is the bedroom.
Oh, wow. Very nice.
A living museum.
The jacuzzi looking the best view of Cappadocia.
Your own fairy chimney outside the window.
I've only just begun, but I can already see how the landscape has shaped the people of Cappadocia, and over the centuries, they have shaped it back. And eagerly, I look forward to my night in a Cappadocian cave, albeit a luxurious one.
Richard, enjoy your room. Have a nice day.
Nice, thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
In Cappadocia, with the dawn, comes a familiar sight. This time I'm not aloft. I'm using this vista as a wonderful accessory to my morning ablutions.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. Look at this. Amazing. There's nothing nicer than having a proper, traditional barber shave.
I'm like most men, I suspect. Shaving is a chore that has to be done. This, however, elevates it into something quite special.
It's fun, this.
Spectacular views and a really close shave as well.
That is breathtaking. Oh, now we come to the bit where I can really enjoy it. Now he's going to pamper me. Oi, 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 oi.
While I could sit and stare at this all day, I must not tarry,
Thank you.
for the soul of Cappadocia awaits me, discovering from where the very name of this place originates. Irfan Özdoğan is a real-life, modern-day Turkish cowboy. Boots and all. His small corral, nestled amidst the rocky wonderland, a menagerie.
Welcome. How are you?
Amazing. Dogs, horses.
Thank you. Welcome.
Wild horses have roamed these mountains for centuries. Legend says it's their presence that gave Cappadocia its name.
Cappadocia means land of the beautiful horses.
Across the Kızılırmak River that runs through Avanos. This river and the mud it produces has provided generations of craftsmen with a distinctive red clay that's made the town famous for its pottery. Galip Kurukçu is a master of his art. His work is celebrated throughout this region and beyond. Using the traditional kick wheel and joined by his wife Lillian, also a potter, it's obvious he learned his craft from an early age.
Did your father do this?
So senin baban yaptı mı falan soruyor. Yeah, he says, I learned it from my father learned it from his father, and so on. So he's at least the 5th generation in his own family.
I'm amazed at the speed, the precision, the skill.
How many pots do you make a day?
If he would work from, the whole day, he could make about 150 pots.
Really?
Yes.
Galip has invited me to have a go. This has all the hallmarks for a horrible ending.
Right, let's start with the basics.
Turn.
Turn what?
Kick.
Turn.
I'm turning! I'm turning! I have no idea what I'm making, but it could be a thing of beauty. It could be an original quest.
It will for sure be original.
I know, don't give up the day job.
It's the sort of thing only a mother could love.
My Pot by Richard Quest, age 58 3/4.
Very nice.
My efforts will clearly never be on exhibition in elegant showrooms where Galip's creations are on display. And now I find out he has another collection that's a lot more unusual.
Now, where is the hair?
Inside.
You heard me right the first time. Hair. This is a museum dedicated to locks and tufts, willingly donated by women over the years.
Oh, whoa. Oi, this is...
Yeah, different.
That's one word for it.
There are more than 16,000 tresses from all over the world. This is not so much a collection, rather a shrine to female locks.
It's a bit strange, isn't it?
Ben zorla almıyorum. Onlar
I'm not forcing them to give. They give by themselves. Who am I to say if it's strange or not?
For more than 30 years, women have been cutting and giving their hair.
Here we go, 1984.
And that includes Galip's wife, Lillian.
So what do you make of it as his wife? I mean, this is spooky.
Well, now I'm so used to it because I live in it for 40 years. So, but I remember in the beginning, I thought it was very funny.
Ben ne diyeyim ona?
What can I say? He says it started with one piece. This is what it became.
You will be relieved, and I am reassured that there is purpose behind this. Before the pandemic, the names attached to the locks would be selected randomly, and several women each year would be invited back to the studio for a week of board, lodging and pottery classes. So where do I make my donation?
No, we don't want your hair, only women, only women.
I don't think so.
Not even the prospect of a free holiday will entice my producer to give up her hair.
I don't think so.
I leave this place feeling even more intrigued about the people who call Cappadocia home. And I'm looking for some strong shampoo. In Cappadocia, there is a harmony between nature and humanity. And there's no better place to see this bond than strolling through the Göreme Open Air Museum.
Now we can visit Dark Church.
Don't be fooled. The unprepossessing outside of the cave gives little hint that is the ecclesiastical beauty that is within.
Oh my word. Gosh.
There are hundreds of such churches carved into the rocks in Cappadocia. This dark church is one of the most famous.
How old are these frescoes?
Around 11th century.
1,000 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow. Now, I'm not of Christian faith, but I can certainly appreciate the awe-inspiring spectacle of these frescoes. Just look at the detail, look at the colours.
Such beauty in a humble cave. In fact, wherever I go here, I'm learning to expect the unexpected.
Up and away
And always be ready to haggle.
How much is this?
This shopkeeper is giving me a bargain. My next port of call will be much tougher.